Morning, everyone. Welcome to Embody Your True Essence with me, Ikue. Step 24. This is Tuesday. I'm still waking up. January 14, 2025. Look at this hair that doesn't like to go down. And when I did the gut cleanse, I was hoping that this baby hair would be a little tame, but nothing. I think this is just me having Asian hair. It's part of my identity, so I'm accepting that. How are you guys feeling today? Today, we just had a full moon in Cancer yesterday, so we are integrating all the feelings that did come up yesterday. And I feel that, yeah, there are lots of trigger, lots of things are happening. But at this point, I think it's, instead of playing a victim, am able to catch myself and going into that area. It's like, oh no, I'm not doing that anymore. Remember? Training my mind and so it's a process, but can't sleep. Oh, I see. It's okay. Sometimes the moon is so strong and affect us. And if you can't sleep, make peace with yourself. That's what I do. It's like, okay, today's not a day. I'm not going to sleep, or, my body doesn't like to sleep, and I'm okay. Let them. So anyways, let's just ground ourselves. How are you feeling today? I feel empowered. It's like, it doesn't matter what's happening, but it's like, just know that because I'm practicing when I'm feeling like this. Okay, how can I go back into the alignment? Okay, am I feeling this way? How am I, how can I do to come back to this alignment? So it's a practice and this gets better and better. So for that, I'm very grateful for myself. For that, I am very proud of myself. So let's create some heat. Hi, good morning, Jessa. I couldn't sleep a lot. I almost messaged you about Don't Die. I watched it, but it was late. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, I haven't finished watching it. I will. But I love that how grounding he is and how aware, mature he is. He's like, I'm talking about this Netflix not show, it's a documentary called Don't Die by Brian Johnson. Do you guys follow him? He's a millionaire. I think he used to own Beam Mall and, the really big tech company. And he was a successful businessman, but he was eating whatever he wants, and he was not happy with his life. And one day he just, couldn't do that anymore, ride or die, right? So he made that decision, divorce. He went through a divorce and he sold his company, and he decided to just, dedicate himself to do whatever, make him happy. And that got him to, try a lot of things that are good for his health. He works out. He's so fit. I'm not sure how old he is. Do you guys know that? He's like in over 45 or something. He looks amazing because he does a lot of, even like stem cell rejuvenation, and like he takes like 130 supplements a day. So he's that extreme, but he's using his body. Oh, 47. Thank you, Jessa. He's using his resources because he's rich and famous. He's a millionaire, so he can afford those, high tech, right? The cutting edge technology and supplements, all of that to, slow down his aging. And he just, going for it. He's not afraid to try something new. He's got a professional, he's not just like, doing that whatever he wants, but he does have a professional, so he doesn't die trying to live forever. So that's amazing, but very interesting. Yeah. Katrina, good morning. You look radiant. Oh, thank you. I choose to be, some days I look like shit, or maybe if I don't look like shit, but then sometimes we could feel like shit inside. But that's just part of life, right? But I feel empowered today. Today is a little, just like yesterday, said a little sensitive day. Emotions are coming. It will continue to come back, but 24 is Libra day, so it's a day to find our balance at the end of that step number. So before I start to read, let's just so I just like already rub my hand. I feel like I want to go around my eyes, just stretching. There's nothing nothing too crazy. I'm just feeling my fascia. Fascia is my skin suit, this crystalline gel-like form all over my body that wraps around. I love you. I love you, hair. I love you, body. I see you. I feel you. Move with me. Yeah. I think that, I am creating my own formula to move with my intention, because we all have a soul purpose, and then we want to follow that inner voice, but sometimes we doubt ourselves, and then we our ego can get in the way, all of that. So when I'm feeling, it's like I'm feeling like, like a little tension here, like, okay, first of all, you need to notice, okay, this is what I've been doing, this is what's going on in my body or in my life, relationship, all of that. And it's like, okay, first of all, I think it's important to accept where we are, surrender. Okay, it is what it is right now, if we can't control the situation. And then, so that's for me, that's the feminine energy part, right? Kind of just accepting for what is, because without accepting where we are, then we can't move forward, because we need to know where we are so that we can move to where we want to go. So that awareness, self-awareness of where we are is super important. You can't be delusional about it. I feel like it's very important. Use that power of Virgo. Virgo is about reality, that type of energy, like detail-orientedness. However, you don't want to use that as your judgment. The favorite phrase that I started to use is, it's not a judgment, it's an observation. Observation. And that is powerful, because it's very important to notice mindfulness, everything. You need to know where you are so that you can move into where you want to go. So now this is where we become humble if we don't like where we are, and then stay humble. Beautiful thing. But know that anything is possible. You are where we are because of all the belief system we've had. So now I'm like moving on to this. So now I'm surrendering, trusting, letting go, and trusting. And from there, where do I belong? That's okay. So the question that Siri Joy said, I was listening to the recording already for the energy of today. What feelings do I belong to? Do I belong? That's this feeling, belong to this, belong to that. Could be organization, it belongs to the money that you want to create, generate, right? All of that. And it's time for us to really tap into the feelings and sensation, and fascia maneuvers can do that, because without feeling them out, there's no way we can use these feeling as your advantage to manifest and excel and have all these things in life, because feelings are so powerful. As long as you are on earth, that's kind of like the part of it. It's a mission. You can't get away from it. You can't just suppress some of the feelings, and it's like, okay, I'm okay. Just stay positive. You have to go into this dark place, I feel, and I am getting better at it. When I catch my thought, okay, I'm feeling this way. Okay, why? What does this tell me? What is this trying to tell me? And then when I work through that emotion, and then this emotion energy come back, and I just like switch this right away. It's like snap out of it. Shut up mind. We talked about this. I believe in this. I set the intention. This is where I belong. And somehow universe is going to give it to me. So that's the energy I am empowering myself. So let's read what Serious Joy has to say. As if you're new to my channel, Serious Joy is an astrology app that has helped me so much. So that's very interesting. It's a powerful app. If you follow the energy, you get to be your powerful self. So let's read it. Set 24 Capricorn, creative reset and receiving. Step 24 Capricorn brings an energy that reflects that of a professional marketplace, where decisions are made based on whether things are moving smoothly. You're opening up to your feelings, belongings to a new future and empowerment. Accept and allow a new future to unfold based on where your feelings belong and ultimately can open up to. Look for easy, creative solutions today. Otherwise, put it off and feel it out. So, yeah, it should be an easygoing day if the emotions are really high, and then you can't make your decisions, and then you just, put it off, feel it out. So that's a good thing. Yeah. Accept and allow. Accept and allow. That's today is a receiving day. Today we have reached a creative resting receiving day. The energy is step 24, which adds to net 6 I receive. Net 6 energy is light, airy, and sensitive. It's an opening consciousness, so it forces one to open up whatever may be stifled or closed down. Light, airy, sensitive. It's an opening consciousness, so it forces one to open up whatever may be stifled or closed down. For that reason, some people experience heavier energy such as sadness, grief, fears, or damage from the past. Heavier vibration that are normally stifled by your conscious willpower. Your conscious willpower may float up from subconscious caverns. Okay, there's a lot of difficult words here. Heavier vibration that are normally stifled by your conscious willpower may float up from subconscious caverns. So when those subconscious patterns are coming up, we tend to project that onto things that were happening right now, but that's not necessary. Harmony and balance are the root intention of net 6 energy. Best advice is to start your day restoring balance to your inner self. It may require releasing and forgiving certain feelings inside you. Your heart may need rest to rebalance or take in some laughter. Make your first priority the restoration of balance and harmony. From the wholeness state, open up to your ideas and plans for the future. The lightness of your heart will be able to measure each direction according to heart's resonance. If a plan or intention is not in your heart's best interest, you will feel disruption. Okay, this is important. Let's start again. I just try to really digest as I'm reading this. From the wholeness state, open up to your ideas and plans for the future. The lightness of your heart will be able to measure each direction according to heart's resonance. If a plan or intention is not in your heart's best interest, you'll feel disruption, upset, or disturbance in the heart chakra. If an idea or direction is ideally suited for the heart, you will feel no resistance, peace, ease, and sometimes a warm happiness or glow. In the broader narrative, you may be coming to accept certain terms about the future. Perhaps the options you have at this time are not as great as you hoped or imagined, or perhaps they are greater than you imagined, and it's a challenge to accept that fact. Accepting and receiving the next chapter of your story is the ultimate objective of the day. So it's already happening in my life, and yes, it's just a confirmation that whatever's happening and whatever projecting onto other people are nothing to do with that. It's the subconscious fear, grief, all of this are coming up, and we're using the opportunity, whatever that is going on, to release a part of ourselves to find balance. So let's really trust that. And as we are hearing all of that feelings and do whatever we need to do at this moment, after that, when the feelings just come up, and listen to those feelings, and just ask yourself, where do I belong? Do I belong in my heart? Do I belong in my mind? And what this thoughts, what do you still believe? Those are the things that coming up for us today. Accepting, so we're accepting certain terms about the future. Perhaps the options you have at this time are not as great as you hoped or imagined, and that's okay, right? Or perhaps they're greater than you imagine, and it's a challenge to accept that. Yeah, challenge to accept that. Accepting and receiving the next chapter of your story is the ultimate objective of the day. In each of your stories today, open up and weigh your future options. Observe the heart's response. Your heart and feelings are comparing options you have for the home and family and emotional security, or something essential to your life's foundation. Choose the path your heart lights up to. Your choice must carry zero feelings of resistance. That's something that we need to go through. Bring your creativity out to make adjustment to your long-term plans for work, daily lifestyle, or something you are performing in. Elevate your project to a more enjoyable, pleasing level. Feelings will tell you if it's too much. Interesting. Yeah. Elevate your project to a more enjoyable, pleasing level. Feelings will tell you if it's too much. Today's goal is to focus on your feelings on where they belong or do not. Okay, this is that powerful. This is the sentence right there. Today's theme is to focus your feelings on where they belong or do not. Find a path of balance and harmony. Step 24 days are excellent for negotiating a deal or compromise with someone. Combined with the energy of I decide Capricorn, one could say today is a perfect day to negotiate a business deal. Both parties can feel each other's truth and are accurately aware of what's fair and balanced. That does not mean they will go for what's fair, but at least it will be obvious to both parties thanks to step 24. Yeah. So it can be bittersweet, right? Relax and enjoy. I protect my feelings. So be kind to yourself all the way, and it's okay. And sometimes if you can't control, it's okay. It is what it is. I have practiced that. It is what it is. Surrender. Like, oh my goodness. Like, yeah, since October, I noticed that all my life, I was controlling a lot of things because I have fear of losing those things that are important to me. And that was part of my wound. It's in my chart. Um, I have Chiron in Taurus, and Chiron in Taurus is about, fear, wounded healer, worry about losing something. So I had this fear. I have to hold on to things. So it's like my whole life. I worked so hard trying not to lose things, right? And then I went through this breakup that happened like early, the end of September, beginning of October. And it made me realize that, wow, like this is hard. But I learned to surrender. It is what it is. And when I become honest with my feelings and feel my emotions, and I notice I still have power to choose. Okay, from there, sometimes it is what it is. But from there, I think we can set the intention. I can set the intention. What do I want to do in this moment? And it seems like the door has closed, but is it really closed, right? Like, am I looking at from the right perspective? That's when you really need to see the truth of truth. The truth is you get to create your own reality. Everyone is creating their own reality. What do you believe? And outside is just merely our inspiration, right? Giving us all the clues and information, inspiration, so that we can create our own life. Like, oh, I like what you are you doing, right? So very powerful. Yeah, I feel empowered in this moment, and also I'm asking the inner guidance, like what is the next um, logical action I can take for this moment? Like, what do I believe to be true? Like we are literally working on our sovereign. Like that's it, like sovereignty, being sovereign. Did I say it right? Yeah, I've been practicing the pronunciation, sovereignty. So everyone gets to have their sovereignty, and we are learning to be our sovereign. So what is sovereign? What does your sovereignty look like for you, right? You just know that you're powerful and worthy and enough, that you can actually make it on your own. What is that feeling like? Whether you are living by yourself or whether you are getting this financial help or whatever, doesn't matter. It's about like, can I actually make it on my own? And the answer is yes. And our fear programming made us, feel less, and we kind of settle for less for ourselves. But because we are raising our frequency, like, this is possible, this is what we're gonna do. It's scary, but this is what we're gonna do. So all this independent people who are sovereign, get together and create the new world, right? So I think that's where we are heading. I feel like in my timeline, at least. Yeah, integrity. Also, what's that word? Perseverance. Perseverance. There's another word that I need to practice, but it's consistency, not giving up, right? Sometimes you feel like giving up. What did I do? Did I waste it all this time? But it's like, no, that's not true. We're moving forward, and it's like most expansive way. This is where time to trust. It's time to trust. Yeah, every day is a time to, it's a day to trust. So I feel like I'm gonna go into the card already. Let's 3 cards popped out. The first card is remove the limiting labels you're wearing. Look beyond the labels and remember how brilliantly beautiful you are. Along the way, we picked up toxic beliefs about ourselves. Yeah, so what are your toxic beliefs about yourself? Yeah, perseverance. Did I say it right? Perseverance. I will practice. Along the way, we picked up toxic beliefs about ourselves. Maybe you've been told you weren't smart enough, lovable enough, pretty enough, or whatever enough. Whether you've accepted others' opinion as truth or you've created a mask that hides your authentic self, it's time to remove that limited labels you're wearing and let your light shine. I spend most of my time repeating the phrase, I'm fat, in my head. A label picked up from early childhood. After decades of being overweight, I decided enough was enough, and it was time to peel back the layers of pain I had accumulated from this label. Challenge. Anytime you hear yourself think something negative, say, cancel, and rephrase it into something positive and loving about yourself. I chose the mantra, I'm beautiful. If you pull this card, it's time to replace the negative thought you have about yourself with more uplifting beliefs. What limiting labels are you currently wearing? Have the courage to take off the mask and shine your bright, brilliant light. Beneath the labels, your true essence of love, joy, grace, beauty, and peacefulness reside. Remove the limited labels and allow my authentic light to shine. Yeah. Perseverance. Okay. Mary, thank you so much. You're gonna help me pronounce that when you come to my class in person. Perseverance. Did I say it right? Perseverance. Okay. I'm gonna practice and embody this word, we pronounce it differently. Yes. So the different word, so what's your limited beliefs? I think it's a good practice kind of journal and listing all the limited beliefs about yourself, yeah, said it right, actually. Okay. Thank you. So yeah, limited belief. One of the beliefs that I noticed and I canceled and threw that away was I cannot be loud and speak my truth, especially I'm a woman. kind of like that, along like that kind of energy along the way. Women were not allowed or strong enough to make it on their own, and we, or we should be depending on guys or something like that. And I think we can still find a partner, but I think it's very important that you believe in yourself. Like, woman, you believe in yourself. You know that you can do this, you can live, but not to but you can still be in your feminine, right? I think we're all learning that new balance of masculine and feminine. So yeah, whatever you thought is true is probably changing tomorrow. Everything is so fluid right now, right? All the things that were you thought true were not true anymore. And then you may have that emotional reaction to it, but at the same time, it's like, I trust. So couple of affirmation I do is, I am safe, I am secure, I am worthy, I trust, I receive. So that's all that is. Nothing has changed, right? Maybe the outside is changing, but what you're doing does not change. You get to have choices now. You're not responsible for anyone's emotions. You're not responsible for anyone, what they're doing. It's about you, what you want to do in this world. So there's that. Now, stay away from drama today. Emotions are very high. Do yourself a favor and stay away from drama today. It's easy to get sucked into the chaos of others through the ever-changing landscape of social media. If you've been finding yourself in comparison syndrome or surrounded by negativity, it's time to step away. Take a detox from drama. Um, Empaths are especially sensitive to negativity, and drama is an energy drainer. To protect your energy, you must spend a long time to rejuvenate your energy and protect your boundaries. You can spend time in nature to restore your connection to vital life force energy, soak in a hot Epsom salt bath, or get quiet in a relaxing meditation. Whatever is available to you now, it's important you take a little #you time today. Drama show up in our lives in many different ways, from social media to the TV shows we consume to the people we surround ourselves with. Because we are constantly being bombarded by the thoughts and opinions of others, it can easily become overwhelming if you don't know how to disconnect from drama. I mean, for me, I am master at detaching my emotions. So I'm learning to feel. I'm the opposite, I would say. I'm learning to feel. But just because you feel some type of way doesn't mean that they are true. So that's where I also find power. This is a powerful phrase. Just because you feel doesn't mean that it's true. Am I looking at from the right perspective? I think it's very important to ask the question anytime, right? Like, we are all going through this. Like I tell this, and every time I teach fascia maneuvers, like, we are all connected. We feel each other, right? And everyone's going through their own trauma and karma and releasing. And just be kind to yourself and kind to others. But you're not responsible for people's emotions. Use your discernment, and let's still choose to elevate ourselves. And so that's basically where I am. Yeah, it's okay to feel. It is okay to feel. But also, after you go through the emotions, listen to these emotions and identify parts of you that have that core belief, to call into your reality. Like, is this true for me? Is this serving me? Like, maybe the answer is no. I choose to think that I am blessed. I choose to think that I'm here for a reason. I choose to think that, I am meant to use the skill to serve others. Or if you get lost, and then just ask for guidance. Universe, help me, guide me every step of the day. This is what I say. I give myself full permission to receive help from others. I give myself full permission to receive open from people, from the universe, angels, because I think a lot of us are not used to receiving, right? And I noticed that part myself. It's okay for me to receive. And then what it's like to live my life knowing that my valves are open, like it's like I'm ready to receive. What it's like to live. And I also started to ask this question: what it's like to live on the frequency where everything I want is here? How would I behave? How would I be feeling? I think that's a powerful place, because feelings are the powerful tool to bring us whatever we desire. Are we using this powerful tool in this moment, or are we using this powerful tool to a drain without using them, and then putting ourselves down, basically, right, with our emotions? Emotions are powerful, emotions are heavy, but can we use this powerful heavy emotion to our advantage? And that is where our power is. Yeah, beautiful flowing Ikue. Thank you, peaceful 777777777. So now the last cards that I picked: unleash your inner wild child, get up and dance. Stop adulting and let your inner wild child have some fun. Beyond all the boundaries placed on us, there's a magical part within that remains totally wild, free, ready for adventure. Your inner child has fun living in the moment and knows no rules. She knows exactly what she wants and isn't afraid to demand it. It is your source of vitality and creativity. We put so much pressure on ourselves to be perfect, and we leave no room for embracing the wild, untamed spirit within. If you don't take time to unleash your playful spontaneity, it can lead to a downward spiral of self-sabotage. And those who were seen dancing were thought to be insane by those who could not hear the music. Dancing and music represent the joyful, not so serious nature of this world. Dancing is powerful. Yes, yes. So remove your limited labels and you work on that. What is this feeling teaching me? Maybe I have this part of myself that I thought I was not enough. So that's why I have this. It's like, no, I am enough. I am worthy. I always get what I desire. Can you hold on to that feeling and know that this is where you belong? Stay away from drama today. Emotions are really high, right? People are being triggered. Can you hold a space for them, maybe somewhere here, but not in your body? You have no responsibility whatsoever to take on anybody else's emotion. Emotion go through, right? There's no shield. It's okay. It's very important to feel. This is where probably other healers does things differently, and this is what I'm learning through fascial work. For me, there's nothing to shield. I will feel it anyways. I am not deceiving myself. I feel it anyways, but I let it flow. Okay, go through me. I allow and I let go, right? And now, stay away from drama today and get up and dance. Because at the end of it, if you can't shake off that feeling, right? Taylor Swift, shake that off. I mean, she said shake it off, but shake that off. Sounds like shake that ass. But yeah, shaking, rocking, moving. And because that is worth what the earth is doing. Earth is shaking it off, right? So every organization, every relationship is shaking it off. Like, there's a truth out there, there's a connection out there, and then I feel this connection, but there's a lot of like unnecessary baggage that we probably carrying. It's like, be light and shake it off. It's okay. What you want still comes to you. That's powerful. I mean, I say that because I feel peace when I say that. So this is where my heart belongs to. So let's continue to empower ourselves. This is where our power is. Feel all your emotions without hesitation, and trust that you are blessed. And if you can't trust it, then we need to practice, right? That's why I practice this every day, showing up and keep my positivity. So let's do heart and the brain. It's a bit early, but I feel like that's the vibe. Sometimes I have more to talk, sometimes not so much to talk, but sometimes the truth is very simple. Keep your thought positive and know that everything is possible. What are we feeling into, right? Let's clap a hand. Feel your emotions. Don't be afraid. Move forward with courage. And also, those feelings come up. Like if I notice something in my body, it's like, oh, I don't like this. I make it as a habit. I say, I love you. I see you. Thank you, body. Thank you, hair. Thank you, da da da. Whatever I see or feel things that I don't like, it's like, thank you. I see you. I love you. And that is the power right there. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of energy here today. My hands are literally very warm, which is awesome. Okay, take your right hand on your heart, left hand on the top of your head. Energy circulate through your heart and the brain. So let's feel a heartbeat and also feel the entire body. Where you are is perfect. We're not here to be perfect, right? Yes, thank you. Appreciate your peaceful. Breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Repeat after me. Hello, brain. Hello, mind. Hello, ego. Hello, body. I no longer need your excessive protection because I am safe and secure to exist in the world. Now learn to relax and listen to what your heart says. Thank you for all your smart work. Hello, heart. You are in charge. I'm listening to you. You're the boss. I'm following you. I catch your voice within. I am safe, protected. I am secure. I am secure about myself, my existence. I am secure. There's nothing to compare myself with others. I am worthy. I'm so worthy of receiving all the blessing life has to offer. And I am so worthy of receiving all the abundance. I'm so worthy of receiving the best version of everything, my body, my life, my finance, the people that I work with. I trust that I am worthy. I am enough. I am good enough to start anything. And I am good enough to accomplish anything. I trust that. I believe in myself. I have something to share to the world. I am abundant. I am kind. I am compassionate. I am loved. I am lovable. I am enough. I am healthy. Only good things come my way. Only good things come my way. I dance with all my emotions and let them go. Thank you, life. My life loves me. Today is a good day. I choose love. I choose to stay in my power. I am powerful. I am courageous. I am confident. You can add anything you want. I'm joyful. I'm beautiful. My body's moving with my intentions. Let's do breathe your mouth. 2, 3. Your nose. 2, 3. Feel your body. You may have felt more empowered. I feel calm. I feel empowered. Also, as I'm was doing this affirmation, the word came up was the phrase, is this true for me? Right? Is this feeling true for me? That's where you know where you belong, right? Like, probably a couple of weeks ago, I was going through this emotional turmoil, and I came to a conclusion. Then maybe this is how I'm feeling right now, but this is not true for me. And moving forward, there's no more questioning about my existence, belongings, da 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 da, for these people that that are important to me, and it's shielded, shielded to myself. Like success is guaranteed, like when the fear comes up, but also be aware of where I am. It's like humbling myself. Okay, what is the next action I should take? So yeah, every day I am learning and I'm moving forward with courage. And this more than ever, let's empower ourselves. When feelings come up, when the ideas, when thought comes up are not so life affirming, and if it's life negating, ask yourself, is this true for me? Is this true for me? Is this true for me? And from there, you are opening the gate to listen to your heart. Is this true for me? This is how I'm feeling. This is how I feel like. This is what I was told. Is this true for me? When the heart is the boss, right? This is where you need to put your heart on the pedestal. Like you don't have to put anyone on the pedestal. You put yourself on the pedestal, or put your heart, like honor it. It's like, what do you want? Okay, this is what you want. Okay, yes, and, right? Yes, and. Okay, listen. Okay, and then give yourself full permission. And also give yourself like receiving, allowing when I say that, because most of the time we're in our way of this blessings and abundance that wants to come in. It's like, so sometimes you don't even realize these limited beliefs, what you're doing to yourself, right? So it's like, universe, I will be my humblest self. I will be my humblest self. I give myself full permission to just open and receive. So if I'm doing something that is in my way of my manifestation or all the blessing, I'll cut that out. Please guide me all the way. Guide me every step of the way, every step of the way to manifest this heart's desire. And I love you. I love your body. I love my mind. I love your ego. I love your heart. I love your brain. I love all parts, all the cell, right? Every cell of my body. Guide me. Time for an upgrade. Move with me. It's time to move. It's time to move, and it's time to upgrade. And we're all moving. Anything is possible. If you know you're so worthy, and anything is possible, anything you desire is possible. I give myself full permission to receive what I desire, and it's done. Doesn't matter what seems to be happening outside. Doesn't matter. This is you. This is your life. This is my life. So, hi Ruby. Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys for joining to empower, empowering time, because yeah, what you believe is what you become. So might as well keep your thought positive. Know that everything is good. Thank you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Have a great morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are. Sending you guys so much love. Lead with love. Follow your heart. Then everything will fall into place. And at this moment, whatever comes up, it's meant for you. It's safe for you to feel. It's safe for you to go through. As much as you may feel frustrated and all of that, it's all the opportunities coming up for you, because it's time for you to step up. So let's step up our game, loving ourselves all the way, every step of the way. This is the challenge that universe is giving us. This is a challenge. Might as well go through that challenge with joy. You know, there's a lot of challenges I went through in the past, that I did it with so much suffering. And then looking back, do you guys have the moments? It's like, wow, I did that. And that was the hardest time. But I could have done it better with having more fun, choose joy, love, and more joyfully. And this is a time right here, right now. We're going through this other challenge, unprecedented times. Maybe the energy we were going through, and I was hearing Save Joy. Last time I felt like that, it was like Atlantis time, right? We are probably incarnated, like we were there, but we could have failed. We might have failed last time because Atlantis or the moon, those era died, right? Maybe some of us were like healers and we're trying to help people and we got killed, whatever. Like I'm just exploring that parts of myself. But this time the energy is back again. We were waiting for this time for 26,000 years and it's here. And we're going to do that in the most human way possible. And whatever that you fear will come up because we probably failed last time, but we're not going to fail. It's not that energy anymore. So let's celebrate that. Whatever you're going through, take it as a grain of salt and ask yourself, is this true for me? Yeah, it's time for us to step up, step out our game. So thank you guys for being here and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Yes, perfect. Thank you.